ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡದ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇದು ಎರಡನೇ ಬಾರಿ ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಿಟಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಜಾವಾಣಿ ಡೆಕ್ಕನ್ನವರಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಸುದೀರ್ಘವಾಗಿ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಮಹತ್ವದ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯನ್ನು ತಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್, ಫಾರ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ಲಿ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಮೇಕರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಬೋತ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೈ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. ಕೀಪ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್. Don't worry about the governments. Governments will like something, will not like something. You can't satisfy everybody. But the whole purpose is to have a better life in Karnataka and in Bengaluru. And that's a bigger picture, and we should always look for the bigger picture. Bengaluru is a blessed city. It's blessed by nature, natural resources. It's also blessed by human resources. These two are the strength of Bengaluru. If you don't have one of them, then it would have been very difficult. Natural resource is a God-given. Human resource is what our forefathers have created and left to us. Basically, Bengaluru was not a capital of any ruler, be it Mysore or be it British presidency. But however, it attracted all kind of good things like education, culture, science and technology, entrepreneurship, industrialization. In both the era of Mysore Maharaja, Wadiyars, as well as from British presidency. And the continuity of growth from Mysore Maharaja era to the presidency is a real boon to us, because we see a lot of development all over the world in different cities, but however, after a certain time, they get saturated, or they don't continue, or they don't go to the next level. That's how the story of the growth of the cities are. But however, it is different in Bengaluru. From one era to the another era, we have grown, we have got continuity, we have grown and taken up to the better heights. The basic science and technology and institutions were formed during Mysore Maharaja year, and those science and technology was converted into industrialization during British presidency and post-independent. And the great pool of human resources, right from R&D to the manufacturing, which developed a very valuable human resources. And when the opportunity came for a wireless world, IT-BT just grabbed it in Bangalore and created a new world, not only for the Bangalore, not for the India, the entire globe. So I have to compliment the Wadiyars and post-independent and then now present IT-BT champions and leaders from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations to them, and thanks to them for building up brand Bengaluru. Now, having said this, Bengaluru has got a flip side also. The flip side of Bengaluru is Bengaluru is a natural grown city, and the core Bengaluru is really well planned than the latest Bengaluru. Even though the high density of population is there in core Bengaluru, but it has been taken care of, very well planned housing, roads, lake management, waste management. But however, there were some policy errors. For example, we amalgamated 8 municipal bodies and their areas into Bangalore without developing them. Nothing wrong in amalgamating, but you should have first developed them and then brought into Bangalore to the Bangalore standards and then amalgamated. So there was a Bangalore with a corporation and there was a Bangalore with municipality. And this was never matched. And the saga continued. And further, the government after government erred. Now they have 110 villages amalgamated in the Bangalore. Now in Bangalore, we have corporation, municipal and gram panchayats. Now you tell me, how can we equate both in administration and development? So it has become a dire necessity to develop the gram panchayat parts and municipal parts to the level of corporation. And at the same time, we have to keep that corporation level to the high standards. So this is the challenge. This is a challenge. Probably very few people have understood it. Everybody will sail through. Everybody will just sail through. And everybody will think of the problem of today. Yes, there is a problem of today because of the wrong policies. But if we do the wrong, same mistake, then the problems will be multiplied in the next few years. So a course correction is necessary for Bangalore, basically. A course correction is necessary. And I believe that three things are very important in course correction. A planned development. Second one is planned traffic management. And third, a planned waste management. There are a lot of other small problems, but basically if these three problems are addressed, a lot of ooze of Bangalore will be solved. And now the waste management includes the flood management also, because all the sewage water and the flood waters are mixing up. So having known all these problems, fundamental problems, I have decided to tackle each one with a comprehensive manner, and the course correction should be done time bound and very specifically, and then the whole Bangalore will be a good place to live basically. Then the opportunities, as Honorable Kiran Majumdar has mentioned, Bangalore is a place of opportunity. Employment, Bangalore generates more than 2 lakh employment every year. This year it's going to be 3 lakh. So all those things are positive, and we have to make use of that positive to build a brand image of Bangalore while doing this course correction. Both should go simultaneously. We don't have time to tackle one by one. So we should be really, as somebody mentioned, fast forward is the right word. From a play mode, we have to go to the fast forward. Deccan Herald is very apt. Fast forward is the right way to go forward. And for this, the stakeholders, right from the government to the private entrepreneurs, government entrepreneuring, as well as the public, citizens, organizations, institutions, everybody should come together. What I personally feel is that every city has its own civil society. Every city has. You go to Washington, it has got its own civil society. There are people who interact, meet regularly for the development of the city, for the good of the city, for the culture of the city. You go to even to the commercial city like New York, there is a civil society. London, of course, has got a traditional civil society. Tokyo has it. And you will be surprised that even Shanghai is trying to get it now. But unfortunately, Bangalore is such a great tradition, culture, and a lot of talented people living here. You just can't measure the talent what Bangalore has. Nobody can do it. It's infinity. It's infinity. Talent in not only terms of technical or science, in terms of art, culture, education, health, administration, you name it, there is a talent. But are we converging all the energies of the talent? Are we making a synergy between different sectors of talent to make Bangalore a better place to live? That's a question is yet to be answered. I don't want to say nothing more, but the efforts has to be started. And I don't mind taking a lead in this, and I will take a lead. I've been talking to a lot of people all around, and shortly we'll have a kind of a synergy between these sectors, come together to face different challenges and come out with the out of the box solutions. And there are solutions, not there are not solutions. Second thing is the outlook of the administration, the outlook of the people, citizens has to change. Yes, we can do it. That should be the attitude. And convert these challenges into the steps of successes. There has been a lot of incidents in this. You'll be surprised. Cities like Belgaum, which was a very old city with narrow roads, almost 10 feet, 20 feet roads. Now the whole thing has changed. They have got beautiful roads in old Belgaum, new Belgaum. The Belgaum itself has changed beautifully. Bhaskar was sitting here, he was a commissioner once. Similarly, Gulbarga. Gulbarga has changed a lot. They have got 2 ring roads, international levels. Can you imagine? They have got a border roads inside. Davangere has changed. I'd been to Bellary and I was surprised that Bellary has changed so much. And they have now, all these towns having got good airports. We'll have airport in Bijapur, in Raichur, in Shumaga, in Hassan shortly, and one naval airport in Karwar, where civilian can use it. So what I meant to say is that if those towns can do it, why not Bangalore? Of course, a bigger city, a bigger challenge, bigger population, I understand, but people are also big here. They are very big people than Gulbarga and Belgaum. Why can't we do it? Let's do it. Apart from this, I'll just take another 2-3 minutes. I'll not take much. Bangalore is one city which has got tremendous capacity to grow into one of the finest, exceptional international city. For a simple reason is, I'll start from R&D. World top R&Ds are here in Bangalore. You name any field, they are there. Right from genomatics to the aerospace, R&Ds are here. World renowned. 400 R&Ds are here. And I want to tell that no other city in the world, not in India, no other city in the world can boast 400 niche R&D units here, both in government and private sector. In the world, not even America, not even Europe has it. The other thing is, out of 500 Fortune companies, we have 400 Fortune companies having their offices and works here. So the world is converging into Bangalore. So we have to make it ready for it. More than 5,000 scientists, technologists, entrepreneurs all over the world land up in Bangalore airport. 5,000. They land up every day and 5,000 go out. So this is a tremendous opportunity that Bangalore has. The other day we had a global investor meet. We were planning for 4.5 lakh crores, but it went down to 8 lakh crores. Now the question is how much it materializes. So I'm after it now. We have already sanctioned almost 3.5 lakh crores sanctioned in our high level committee, and they are going to come. I'm looking for the rest of things. And we had a IT Silver Jubilee Summit. World best technologists come here and made it a very grand success. They have promised that They're going to have their labs here, they're going to have their working space here, and they're going to build the future of technologies in Karnataka. All the EV R&Ds are in Karnataka, but manufactured in other states. Now you tell me what to do. So now I'm insisting, you want further benefits in your R&D, you should put a shop here. Karnataka is on the state of demand now, mind you. And I told in my global investors meet, I want investment on the strength of Karnataka, not on incentives of Karnataka. That is the change in the mind of our government. That is the strength of you people are the strength of the government. And I should talk with that strength so that they materialize. Otherwise, if you just beg them to come here and do investment, they do it for incentives. Once the incentive era is over, they also go. I don't want that. Strength of our technology, strength of our entrepreneurs, strength of our human power, they should come here. And they will be successful, state will also be successful. Now, next month, February, we are going to have a very big air show, continuously Defense Ministry is having here. For one simple reason is, Bangalore is also an aerospace city. Let me tell you. It is IT, BT, startup, as well as aerospace city. Bangalore is one where all the parts of an aeroplane and aerospace ships, all the parts are manufactured here, right from engine to the screw, including the composite materials which they use. Everything has been manufactured here. So, I had been to one aerospace company, international, very big company, I don't want to name. I told them, see, when we have everything, we should start manufacturing aeroplane in Bangalore. That will be the hallmark. You should have claps for that. Have some energy. When something new idea comes, you should welcome it. Have some positive energy. This summit is built there to have that kind of a thinking and energy. Let's play for it. Hence, this is how the planning has to go through. The second one is the Energy Week, India Energy Week is happening in the first week of February, where top niche energy related people and companies are going to come down to Bangalore and discuss energy issues and challenges, the global challenges in energy, because the highest number of R&D, both in public and private sectors, in power are in Bangalore. They are in Bangalore. So it is not only IT, BT, startups, aerospace, it's also power. So this is what Bangalore is all made up of. So we have got two issues. One is course correction, the present Bangalore, and the future Bangalore. This is the future Bangalore. Now, so we should have two different engines growing here. One for the course correction and one for the future Bangalore. The course correction requires huge investment in our waste management, sewage treatments, and improving our Raja Khalways, that is main water drains, and then improving the road management. That's why we have got BMLTA. We have got the law passed in Belgaum session. Now it will come through. That authority will be there, where it will be single authority. It is a long demand of all the leading lights of Bangalore, and that's very rightly so. So we have passed that. Now it will come soon, and I'll have the first meeting of that, where they'll have all the powers to give solution to the entire logistic. It is not only just roads, not only traffic, entire logistic. It will be including metro, suburban, railway, transportation, public transportation, roads, signaling. That is one we are going to tackle it very with the highest priority. And I just want to give a small example. I was coming down from Delhi, and I was alone, so I was just thinking of Bangalore. And what really troubled me is about the traffic jams what we have. Along with the jams in between breads, we have got traffic jams also. So I was just thinking what should be the solution. And I wanted a quick solution. There are people and institutions who give a very long solutions, which might take 5-10 years. By the time traffic increases, people increases. Then I thought, see, simple traffic management with a better authority will solve the problem. By the time I reached Bangalore, I called from the airport and I told my chief secretary that I want a special commissioner for traffic and a special assistant commissioners and DCPs as well as down below. And I will immediately call a meeting. We had a meeting. By 11 o'clock, we had a meeting and I decided the person. There is one Mr. Salim who has done a PhD in traffic. And I know him and I knew his knowledge. I only selected him and then he was a little reluctant. But I said, this is a service you have to do for all Karnataka has given to you. And he readily agreed and he said certain changes are necessary. I said, whatever change you want to do it, but I want to improve traffic. He did small things. First thing he said, all the policemen should be on the road during 2 peak hours. No excuses. And now all the people are there. Second, he said, no collecting fine in the peak hours. Don't stop the traffic. Third thing he said, that will not allow the traffic outside Bengaluru to enter, especially the heavy traffic, and will have a timing. He did it. The whole thing has changed now. A lot of improvements we can see, but further improvements are necessary, certainly. We will not lose sight of that. And we are now improving the whole system, the signaling system, synchronized signal, artificial intelligence signal, where the load of the traffic will be automatically regulated. And then we are improving the infrastructure on 2 counts. We are building all the 5-6 bottlenecks we have identified, and we are building additional road spaces there. As well as we are, I have asked the help of the Union Home Minister other day, and he has readily agreed. Wherever there are crosses and traffic jams on the national highway will be totally avoided. They are going to plan a totally elevated road so that traffic which comes inside will go outside without really creating jams here. These are a few details I just wanted to share with you. There are further a lot of things in improvement traffic. As well as in waste management, we have formed an independent company. And I'm using the technology in waste management. There is a very, very difficult situation in waste management. Over the period of time, people have settled down in the waste management and they have stuck like a waste. So I have to cleanse it, I have to remove it, and I'm using technology for that. Where whatever you want to do in a very big landscape by putting all the dirt there, then processing. We have got now new technology where in one ward, all the waste which is collected can be processed in one ward only, the same ward. No space is required, no transportation is required, and no pollution creates with all the dirt coming in there is required. And I want to make these machines mandatory for all commercial establishment, be it malls, be it shopping complexes, be it markets, be it hospitals, be it hotels. They should have their own waste management. And it is like a generator, not more than a generator. They can afford it. And if this is done, our 50-60% of the waste management is done. The other thing is sewage. We have now cleared a lot of 24 sewage plants. And if that is completed, a lot of sewage problems will be cleared. And of course, the Raj Kalve, which is a very big challenge, I have given money money is not the answer. I've given lots of money. Now the time has come to the people who have occupied these Raj Kalways, be it small, big, everybody has to give way for the floods and flood waters to save the city. In the larger interest, this has to be done, and we are at it. So these are the few things we want to make. And of course, I have given sanction for 26,000 crores extension of the third phase of metro. My cabinet has approved it. And suburban rail is already now started construction. And yesterday itself, I had a meeting with PRR, that is Peripheral Ring Road, and there was an issue of valuation of the land acquisition. We are consulting our legal team, and we'll get it sorted. And once that is done, if PRR is done, suburban is done, metros are extended, and a lot of traffic planning will be done, roads will be widened, then probably we'll have a better traffic management in the city in future days to come. And as far as the long-term planning is concerned, we have identified 4 places where satellite towns will be built. Now what has happened is earlier satellite towns, what we decided, now already merged with Bangalore. There are no more satellites. They have become a main city. So we are going to have a satellite town away from Bangalore with a better mobility so that people can travel in half an hour and 1 hour. And that is the future. So we'll have 3 things: a better Bangalore, a new satellite Bangalore, and third one is beyond Bangalore, that is the second tier cities where the load is taken off. And those second tier cities will also develop. That's the great plan we have. I can go on, but even I am in short of time, and you must be also bored that Chief Minister can talk like this. You expected some political talks, but I'm sorry. I'll not be able to keep up to your expectation. I speak for the occasion, and this is a great occasion for me, given by Deccan Herald, to talk to all the people who are really concerned about the city, the future of the city, Bangalore. And you are the part of the city, and you are the Bangalore. And Kerala has said that Kerala is the God's own country. That's the tagline they have. Yes, Kiran? God's own city. So I want to rename my Karnataka as Karnataka, God's most loved state. Because he has bestowed so much of natural resources. So we belong to Bangalore. Let's build and create a beautiful Bangalore and a future Bangalore. I once again thank Deccan Herald, Tilak Kumar, Shant Kumar and his team and CEO and everybody. And thank you one and all. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen, I'd now like to invite Mr. K.N. Tilak Kumar, Joint Managing Director, Printers Mysore Private Limited, to hand over the memento to Chief Minister and thank him for sharing his vision. Fast forward 2040. A huge round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much.